Welcome to this presentation of the Autodesk Vault Manufacturing and Microsoft Dynamics Axapta integration. The following streaming demonstration provides an operational overview of the integration between Vault and Axapta as facilitated by Autodesk Vault Manufacturing Connect. The key topics include setting the context of the demonstration, followed by the actual operational steps that the user might encounter in exchanging data between Vault Manufacturing and Axapta. This diagram illustrates how Vault Manufacturing interacts with Axapta. The demonstration sequences start with setting the stage in Axapta and noting the data that exists and will be changed. This will be followed by highlighting the Vault Manufacturing environment. Within Vault Manufacturing, data will be modified, and initiation of the data transfer from Vault Manufacturing to Axapta will be conducted. Vault Connect's gatekeeper capabilities are highlighted. This is an optional step that allows users to review data before it is actually written to the Axapta environment. And then finally, the results of the data transfer in Axapta will be shown. In this first sequence, we will examine the existing conditions within the Axapta environment. This will include a highlight of the existing item master, as well as custom properties that have already been established in Axapta, followed by a review of its current build structure. We will start with a look at the item table within Axapta. Item number 7020-2771 is currently at revision A. When we look at its general page, we notice a Vault Manufacturing Properties section with 3 custom attributes. Any number of custom or system properties from Vault Manufacturing can be updated to Axapta. The item revision property will be required to reflect the revision of the item published from Vault Manufacturing. We will now go into the bill of materials associated to this particular item. As you can see, there are 2 BOM items associated to this item. The first BOM item has 1 part. The second BOM item for revision A consists of 3 parts. These are shown within the Axapta environment. Bringing up the Vault Manufacturing application, the first thing we are shown is the item master. There is an equivalent item, 7020-2771 at revision A in Vault Manufacturing for the one that we just saw in Axapta. In reviewing the Bill of Material tab, we see that revision A has the same 3 parts in its structure. We are going to modify this object to update Axapta. To do this, we will change its state to work in progress, thus creating a revision B. We will then edit the item. First, we will modify the custom attribute from electrical assembly to mechanical assembly. Next, we will review its bill of material. We want to edit the bill of material to add new rows to its structure. We will search for the item to add, looking for new items starting with 4006. This list of items is returned. We highlight 2 of them and click OK to update the BOM structure. As you can see, the 2 items were added. We will then save all the changes we have made to this item. The item will be released by performing a change state command and selecting Released. The new release state is reflected in the item master view. We will go through the item master to find a new item that is in work in progress. We will select this item. Looking at its properties, we see that the value of the custom property is outside process assembly. Going to its bill of materials, it consists of 2 parts. The item will be released by performing a change state command and selecting Released. The new release state is reflected in the item master view. In the following sequence, we will show how data is transferred from Vault Manufacturing to Axapta. This process includes selecting the items to be exported, executing the Publish option, which allows for characterizing the configuration of specifically what data is transferred, and overviewing the activation of that transfer. Within Vault Manufacturing, the 2 records have been selected. From the Tools menu, you have a Vault Manufacturing menu option. By selecting this option, you see Publish function. Vault Connect can be set up to publish by either an intentional push or automated. In this case, we are doing an intentional push for demonstration purposes. But we could just as easily set up Vault Connect to automatically query for everything that has been recently released. Once selected, a Publish window is displayed. Vault Connect creates a job to store all the information that is being published. The job type determines what target application will receive the published information from Vault Manufacturing. You can then prioritize and update the job title as its description to make it easier to identify once submitted. You could search and select more items from Vault Manufacturing, but in this case we're just exporting these 2 items. By clicking on Submit, our new job is submitted, a job number is assigned, and the information is exported out of Vault Manufacturing. At this point, the update to Axapta can be automated or performed intentionally. In this next sequence, we'll show how Vault Connect can serve as a pre-published approval option. This allows users to review data before it's actually written to the Axapta environment. The intentional update is what we call our gatekeeper interface. This allows a person such as a configurator analyst to review the information prior to the update to Axapta environment. As you can see, any of the jobs that have been submitted have a status reflecting their current status. Each job is able to be reviewed. Going through the list, we find our new job. By selecting it, we are able to approve, view, or stop the job from being processed. By selecting Approve, an update is sent to Axapta. The gatekeeper will wait for a response to provide status of the update process. In this case, the job was approved with the job status updated to Success. We will now close the gatekeeper and go back to Axapta. And finally, in the last sequence, we will highlight the results of the transaction in Axapta. This will be reflected by reviewing if the Vault Manufacturing data has been transacted and if changes to the bill structure have been updated to the existing item. There should also be a creation of a new item, update of its properties, and bill structure as well. In the item table, we will now see that item 7020-2771 is now at Rev B. Going to its General tab, we look at the Product Stream Properties section and see that the custom attributes have been updated with the information from Vault Manufacturing associated to Rev B of the item. If we go to the Bill of Materials tab, we see that the new BOM item for Revision B has been added. When we open the BOM item, the structure for Revision B shows the 5 items that were in Product Stream environment. A complete BOM history allows for the comparison of any BOM revision within Axapta. Going back to the item table, we select the other part that was published from Vault Manufacturing. Going to its General tab, we see the Vault Manufacturing properties information was updated. We then select the BOM tab and see a new BOM item has been added with the 2 items from Vault Manufacturing. This concludes the demonstration of the integration between Vault Manufacturing and Axapta. The integration shows that any information from Vault Manufacturing environment can be updated to Axapta. This includes the item property, bill of materials, or any associated files. The process can be automated or done via an intentional push or update. Thank you for taking the time to review the demonstration of Vault Manufacturing and Axapta integration as facilitated by Vault Manufacturing Connect. Additional contact information is provided on this slide.